I really honestly felt that Mark Hamill's final little monologue, him telling the joke, was better than I imagined it would have been. And I imagined it being pretty great.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark Hamill did a great job, and like that's.
Can you believe that's Luke Skywalker? You don't watch Star Wars?
What's a Star Wars? I am not a Batman. I am not a Star Wars. Spider-Man is neato. I really like bees in general.
I like bees.
I like bees and the animus and the mangas, but mostly bees. Bees are good.
We're tired. Forgive
We're
us.
very tired. It's past my bedtime.
Normally I rush these like kind of videos out, but I think I'm gonna take a nap. A very long 8-hour nap.
You're not gonna put on your mask and play Batman all night?
I don't know where my mask. I had a Batman shrine in my living room, and while I did not think Batman vs Superman was terrible, I also didn't really like it. And I was like, I think I'm just going to not watch DC superhero movies for a while. And I took my Batman shrine down and replaced it with an Evil Dead shrine.
When he wants people to stop talking about it to him, he generally removes it from the living room.
Yeah, I used to be crazy about Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And then I got really, like, the fan base got really toxic and just...
And they would just bother him.
They would just bother
him.
They'd come in and be like, you like Doctor Who? Isn't Matt Smith great? And I'd be like, no, I don't really like Matt Smith. And they're like, you're not a real Doctor Who fan. Oh, I'm sorry, I just have, each one of these seasons of Doctor Who cost me $60 to $80, and 2 of them I had to rebuy. Yeah, I'm not a real Doctor Who fan.
I know some great Doctor Who fans, disclaimer, there's some really great ones, you're friends with some of them, but I was really, when I met him, and he was like, yeah, Doctor Who, I was like, oh no. Yeah. Like, just because I'd been dealing with so many rude people, and like, stop ruining the fan base for things you like.
the main reason why people aren't watching Doctor Who right now is because, well, the show's kind of been going steadily downhill.
Tumblr!
but the fan base has become so pushy and just weird. Like, Doctor Who's mainstream now. It's not like this cult sci-fi, weird British sci-fi show anymore. Mm-hmm. It's mainstream. It's freaking everywhere. And nothing bothers me more than people running into each other going like, you watch Doctor Who? It's so good. I can't believe more people don't know about it. Like, it's freaking everywhere. It's like, it's referenced. You're not special.
Yeah, I remember my dad's reaction actually when I first heard about it, because I remember hearing about it at some point in high school, and it was right before it blew up and everyone was watching it.
It blew up in 2011.
Yeah, it was right before that time, maybe a year before that time or something. It was just starting, the traction was starting with the new people, and some people I wouldn't expect to like that sort of thing. I was over at their house, they were playing it, they explained to me what it was, and I was like, that sounds weird, I don't know. They're like, oh, you should watch it, it's so good, you'll like it. And so I got home and I was like, Dad, have you heard of this show? It's called Doctor Who. And he's like, which, the new one or the old? Is that popular? That's a really weird thing. He knew of it. He'd seen it.
Well, your dad was one of those D&D guys.
Yeah, my dad was a D&D guy. And
that was kind of the thing, Doctor Who used to be the risk of sounding sexist, a mostly male audience. Mm-hmm. Particularly just nerdy audience, the specific type of nerd was the D&D type nerd.
Yeah, I think
really into it.
I think my dad watched the older series and hadn't seen the new one much. I'm not sure.
I'm talking about America. If you're British watching this, I don't know about
yeah, we're just talking about our personal experiences. Again, there's good Who fans, and it's all.
But now it's mostly female, and they're all jerks.
Well, yeah. Now a lot of times girls will be like, "You gotta watch this with me," and I'm like, I don't wanna. If I watch Doctor Who with someone, it's gonna be with
I like to start Killing Joke review, and we're talking about Doctor Who.
Yeah, we're distracted. The point was, Joey takes things down from our living room when he wants people to shut up about them. So he took down the Batman at least part of it was people kept talking about it and talking about it, and I just don't put things up in our living room. No, I really don't, actually.
I'm so tired of, I know I've been, bringing it up around Peter a lot.
Yeah.
But people have been asking me about Suicide Squad. And I never liked Suicide Squad, even when it was a comic book.
We should just have Joey and Owen think videos where we just ramble about various topics for, 20 minutes.
Yeah, People would watch it. Like
probably.
You could have like a little setup or something.
And there's like a few people that are fans of me, which is really cool actually. If you've ever complimented me on one of his videos, whether it's saying I seem smart or saying I seem pretty, I appreciate that, and you're rad as frick. Thank you.
And the ones that say she's loud.
That's true. I'm aware. Thank you. You should have heard my dad's voice.
His voice carried.
You could like find him in a different state just by following his voice. And when people say it's not a genetic thing, oh, it is. I've been Lamb my whole life, and I apologize because we can't properly tone control between the two of us.
Yeah, and that has been our review of The Killing Joke, and now we're going to talk about Clue, the puzzle game. See, you played the game
by doing a puzzle.
we're just gonna talk about.
What about Spider-Man now?
You excited for Spider-Man: Homecoming? It's the new movie.
Oh, is it?
Where they got a 4-year-old playing Spider-Man.
Right. Yeah, people keep asking if I've seen the
Spider-Man 2, Amazing Spider-Man 2.
No, one.
Oh, Civil War?
Yes, Civil War. Because of Spider-Man, and they're like, but he's in it, Spidey's in it. I'm like, I don't quite frankly care. I like Spider-Man, but I'm not gonna see a movie that I'm not against.
Well, we got to see like 20 other movies to make that movie make sense.
Yeah, like I haven't seen the other movies to it. I like Spider-Man. I'm not gonna go.
He looks like a blimp. He looks like he's made of like rubber.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
I like the Spectacular Spider-Man.
Spectacular Spider-Man's fun. I gotta show you the 90s show. The 90s show's fun. I used to love Spider-Man. You know what the great thing about Spider-Man is?
He's a spider in the man, and he like shoots little webs, and like they're two of my favorite things: spiders and men.
Batman is only really as great as his villains. I mean, like if you look at Batman's a work of plagiarism. He's surface just the shadow, but less interesting.
Yeah, if Batman was there without the Joker and the Riddler, and what would he?
He's only as strong as his villains. And like I was saying, I Am the Night. There are good Batman stories that are focused on Batman.
Yeah.
But there's not many of them. He's as strong as his villains for the most part. Where Spider-Man, his villains don't matter. His villains are all stupid. Like.
He is a spider.
His villains are all dumb. There's a guy in a rhino suit. They're just silly until you get to the modern age. All his villains are just really silly.
And he's a spider.
And the thing about Spider-Man that makes him so cool is that he's interesting. Not so much Spider-Man, but Parker. His balance between being a normal, average person and having trouble in life and having those troubles reflect into him being a superhero. That's the interesting thing about Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. He could fight any bad guy. It could be Dr. Octopus or Dr. Cat. You know, it's like, it doesn't matter who his villain is.
I want Dr. Cat.
Dr. Cat.
Doc Ock.
And I think that's one of the things I really liked about Spider-Man.
Yeah. Spider-Man is the best one. In case you did not know, he is the best. He is a spider.
I prefer Spider-Man to be a little older. I prefer him to be right out of
college.
Like in college at the youngest. Yeah. When he's a kid, I think it's terrible. Like I know that's what he's supposed to be, I guess. Although I remember him being like near graduation in his original run. I think I don't know. I have some reprints.
I prefer him college aged, but you know
because I don't buy it like.
I prefer him Tobey Maguire aged.
So 40? But I like a hero that I can look up to, and I don't feel like I can look up to a little kid. Like even as a little kid I felt that way.
Wow, you're ageist.
Even as a little kid.
I don't mind kid superheroes, but I prefer Spider-Man like college.
When I was a kid, they had this show called The Batman. And Batman was like young. And I hated it. I hated Batman was young. I always thought like Batman needed to be a man. He needed to be, but like just pet peeves. There's not legitimate criticism there. Just people like what they like and they don't like what they don't like.
I enjoy Spider-Man.
You enjoy Spider-Man?
I like Spider-Man. He is good.
I used to enjoy Batman until got really bad.
Got into a really heated arguments once on Spider-Man versus Batman. Even though I have nothing against Batman. No, not you.
I was gonna say
no. It was someone else. But like, it was just this whole long argument about it, where like they were arguing like, but Batman's great because he's just a regular person and like manages. Yeah, and I'm like, first of all, he's like a trillionaire or whatever. That's not a regular person. Like, I could be pretty great too. But I remember I was just like, well, if the only reason you like him is because he's a regular person, why aren't you honoring our firefighters? And they got really mad. But because I don't have anything against.
That's really weird. It's a really weird like thing to go to.
Yeah, I don't actually dislike Batman. I just, when people start trying to argue it, and I'm like, it's all the superheroes are different. You can like who you want to like, unless you like. I was gonna say something and I don't remember where my joke was going.
Old-time man?
Old man.
I mean, I really like the Flash, but he's nothing compared to the Blitz.
Yeah, you can like who you like, but if a Spider-Man cartoon comes to theaters, we are going to that one. I have not seen the worst of X-Men. I just enjoy X-Men. Like, I have favorites, and I'm not necessarily like completely fluent on all the history or every film that's been released with them. Particularly Amazing Spider-Man 2, because I didn't want to see it after I saw the first one. But I decided I like something like these, and then I just like them. We should really have like a time.
We're just so all over the place. There's gonna be people in the comments. I feel like
this is like the worst I think we've ever been.
I think this is the worst we've ever been. We're just so off topic.
Yeah, we're not even anywhere near it. Like, we're not even veering away from it anymore. We're just gone.
We're just talking about Spider-Man. You know, I might do this in 2 parts.
Mm-hmm. Part 1, the focus. Part 2, all the distractions.
It'll be like when Red Letter Media did the holiday special of Star Wars. Oh man, we're all over the place. And the thing is, like, I'm not articulating myself very well about some of my opinions.
It was weird because we didn't actually discuss it when we got out of it. Usually him and I will discuss it a little bit. We'll get home and then we'll say ideas previously stated and kind of discuss back and forth. Today we didn't do that. We went with a friend.
We have a friend who like kind of just derails conversations. So I didn't want to talk about it around him because we wouldn't.
Hi, Pete. But people were over at our apartment for an ungodly amount of time after. I wanted to go to sleep, but I didn't, and here I am. So, like, we didn't do the normal routine that we normally did before these videos, and I think that's part of why it's all over the place. And then I thought of bees, and it was just all gone, all downhill from there. I'm
going to edit this thing more than I usually do these type of videos, but I'm just going to leave in all the rambliness of it.
Oh, yay!
Just because I know it's going to bother some people.
I really wish earlier I actually censored myself, and I wish I had it. Whenever we were like, I was trying to talk about like going in, having never like seen it before. I was like going in, and I stopped myself before I said going in dry. And then I really regretted it, honestly, because like, I know that would have upset someone, and...
My audience wouldn't care.
Oh, but it would upset someone. Even if it was just someone I used to know that found this. Oh, that'd be good.
No one I know personally watches my videos.
People I know personally watch these videos. I don't know why. I mean, no, why they watch your videos because they're so good. But, are you a bee? Is this your stinger?
We're tired.
It's not even that late. It's not even that late.
What time is it? This is our cat Thumbs. We call her Thumbs because
she doesn't have paws.
Because she has extra digits that
she
look
has
like
extra
thumbs.
Digits, yeah. She's a good little baby that was produced by incest, no doubt.
Yeah, she was.
She's really sweet.
She's probably an incest baby.
She rolls in my hair while I sleep.
I thought she pooped.
I pooped, Liv.
She just made an actual, like, legitimate, like, comical fart noise.
Oh, that's so good.
That scared me.
We should just start doing, like, we should start drinking when we do Joey and Owen see.
Oh, God.
Because if we're derailing now, imagine what it would be like.
I've never been drunk on camera before.
Yeah, you'd just be like, you're good in the middle of it.
And I'm not sure if I said this already, but I know I'm not articulating my opinions very well.
Yeah, same here.
So people are going to, like, pick apart what I say because I didn't say it very well, and they're going to be like, actually, and I'm like, I know it.
These videos if you manage to make it this far, and you should know by now if you're watching and dealing with this crap, like, we just talk. Like, even when it's better formed, we just talk and we laugh, and it's not like an official review. We are dumb.
I think
Don't start arguing with us.
Because our opinions are right and you're wrong.
Give this a thumbs up if you like bees.
No, don't. Just give us a thumbs up.
Give it a thumbs up. Like, give it a thumbs up. Like, if you really hated this video but you like bees, give it a thumbs up anyway, because bees are so good. Purchase raw local honey. It helps the bees more. We should stop.
Getting close to 8,000 subscribers.
Yeah!
That's so crazy.
Good job!
Like, I used to, like, a long time ago, I used to think, like, 8,000 was, like, so much. But, like, I mean, it's a lot. It's 8,000 people, or almost 8,000. I'm Italian, okay?
He slapped me before talking with his hands on accident.
Let me finish the thing. It's cool that 8,000 people hit that subscribe button. But, like, and I'm not, like, taking away from that, but it's also it's just kind of weird because, like, my viewership is so low. Mm-hmm. It's like at most I'll get 100 views on a video,
and 80 of those are Jesse.
He'll be happy we mentioned his name if he sat through this.
He probably does.
I'm
pretty sure.
But, like, I forgot where I was going with this. I appreciate the support and the subscribers, but, like, it's kind of like when you're not, like, trying to do this for a living.
Yeah.
Which I am trying to do.
It's the goal.
You don't picture 8,000 being as small as it is.
Yeah.
Because out of that 8,000 subscribers, only an odd 100 or so actually watch the videos. Mm-hmm. And a couple of those are reoccurring hate subscribers where they just go and dislike the video. Which, they're not watching because all they do is they just go and dislike the video. But you guys are helping me.
Yeah.
Because
thanks, guys.
The like-dislike thing doesn't matter. It counts as an interaction. You're supporting me. I used to be like, oh, I gotta hide my like-dislike ratio, but, like, it doesn't matter. So I want to shoot, like...
Yes!
So... We went off topic a lot.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Remember to support your local beekeepers.
Subscribe if you liked this video.
Subscribe also, even if you hated this video and you have that bee that has a drill for hands and Pokemon Go. That's really great.
Freaking Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go is ruining my life.
Peter was like, would you play Digimon Go? And I'm like, well, maybe. I like Digimon a whole lot more than Pokemon. But I downloaded Pokemon Go for, like, it took an hour for it to download.
That's weird.
And I caught like an orange lizard with a fire tail.
Charmander.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, it was a blue eyes white dragon. I don't know, some dumb thing, and I caught it, and I was like, go down to the funeral home across the street for some reason, and I was like, I ain't going nowhere.
It's because the funeral home is a gym. And there's a Pokestop right behind it as well.
I don't want to freaking go to the funeral home at, like, midnight.
I've walked over 40 miles in the past, like, 2 weeks or whatever since the game came out because of that freaking game. I've left my home. My life is destroyed by these stupid Pokemon, and I didn't even like Pokemon to begin with. I just like this game.
I just uninstalled it. I don't care about Pokemon.
All hail Team Mystic.
I like... If I were to play, I'd play as the yellow team.
He would be an Instinct, and I'd be a Mystic, and that's okay.
These are words that I don't know.
As long as you're not a filthy valor.
I'll play Digimon Go just to spite everyone.
I just at this point, people keep talking about like a Harry Potter Go type thing where you collect magical creatures, and I'm like, originally that sounded so great, but now I'm just like, my life's been destroyed. I've had to like interact with people socially. I've had to leave the house in the summer. Like, why? Like, It sounded really great at first because Harry Potter's like my biggest fandom, and now I've just like given up all hope because I'm like, no, I don't want to go outside anymore. I'm done. Like it's so bad, but I still go outside to collect freaking Pokemon and be the very best. But there's also a petition for the Harry Potter Go thing, so you can go check it out if you want. I signed it anyway because why not destroy my life further? Let's do the puzzle.
I could keep on talking about Pokemon Go. I'm just gonna do this puzzle.
I talk about many things. Bees are very good.
What was with the freaking bees?
I really like bees.
You're just talking about bees.
I really like bees. You know this.
You know, I talk about like how I don't like Doctor Who, and they always like bring up like freaking like obscure references that no one in a normal circumstance would ever possibly know, and they'd be like, "Oh, that's the thing, remember?" But there's a thing in Doctor Who where they keep on talking about the bees disappearing for a whole season.
Because the bees are disappearing.
And it has a funny payoff.
Yeah, I actually really do like bees. I have a thing about bees and honey. I really like.
She makes me dress up as a bee in bed. Oh, I'm sorry.
And then I pull off his stinger so he dies. No, I like raw organic honey. It's so good. Yeah, and beeswax. Remember that Scrubs episode where like he like learns that it's like really freeing to take off his pants while he poops, but then he's like in someone else's bathroom for some reason and he takes off his pants while he's pooping, and then they come home and like it's like not like a house of anyone he knows, it's just like some random people. Like I think he thinks it's someone else's house and they just like find him like wearing no pants in the bathroom pooping. You remember that?
I don't remember that.
That was a really good episode.
Well, we should go now.
The janitor was the best part.
We have to go play Clue.
I gotta go make
Mystery
him put
puzzle.
on his bee suit now.
Yeah. You gonna go rip off my stinger
Buzz, buzz.
to the soundtrack of B Movie.
Oh, B Movie. That is a masterpiece. Have you seen the girl that has the shirt that's the entire script of B Movie, like, condensed onto
When
the shirt?
did B Movie become this meme?
I think a couple years ago, some, like, people just, like, realized, like, what the heck was going on. Like, the girl had a relationship with the bee. Like, it suddenly just, like, clicked that it was, like, weird as frick, and everyone just... B Movie is so good. And there's so many puns.
I remember, I didn't care much for B Movie. Like, it was weird. But
I remember I liked it more than I thought I would because of all the bee puns.
All right, well then we're gonna get out of your hair. I apologize.
We're like lice because we're in their hair.
Yeah, we are like lice. We are.
Thumbs up if you don't like lice.
We are lice kin.
You're kin with lice because no one wants us. Yeah.
People make responses to other people's videos and use clips and stuff, and they're like, well, actually no, because I do that too on another channel. But I just pictured someone doing that to this video.
Oh no.
That's just like the funniest thing I think I can think of. Like someone like overanalyzing what we're saying in our tired, stupid, whatever we're doing.
We are intelligent noodles. We are noodles using our noodles.
Okay, well, bye everyone. We're gonna go do the noodle dance.
Do the noodle dance.
Do the noodle dance.
Yeah. And put on our bee suits. Buzz, buzz.
Buzz. We're tired. Goodbye.
We like each other. Bees. Buzz, buzz. Oh no!